Hello there and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo. For today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 49. In today's episode we are moving away from the special condition hall, this time taking a look at the regional halls. There are three of these: American, European and Japanese is over here. They are laid out very similar to the standard halls. As you can see, there's a list of races that you can participate in. The American one has 4 races in it, and the rest of them have various other numbers of races.
I think the European has 8.
There we go. Anyways, the car for today is a car which I already bought because everything just keeps fucking up today. It is the 2003 Dodge Viper SRT10. It is a cool car.
It's a Viper.
It is a Viper. And if you're wondering why I'm not using a different generation of Viper, well, because I wanted to use this Viper. And also, I don't think I've ever used this car in an LP. So anyways, we're going to start with the Stars and Stripes event because All-American Championship is technically first, but that one's a championship with race cars. Why would I do that first? We are going to be going to Mazda Raceway, Laguna Seca, Seattle, and Infineon. Let's go. I actually have a sneaking suspicion of what I might have done with the microphone.
What's happened?
What?
I think there's like a bunch of fucking wires at my feet because I'm professional. Oh hey, there's no Viper in this race now for some reason. Anyways, because I'm such a professional, there's loads of wires at my feet, and I think I just moved my foot and something's wrapped around the microphone wire, and that probably pulled that one. It wouldn't surprise me if it was the DualShock 2 wire pulled the microphone wire.
Also, your Viper is still ludicrously powerful for this.
Yes, also, can we just make one quick thing? I am in the silver car train here.
Yeah.
We have a Shelby Series 1 in front of us, which is a cool car, which we will probably use later on for something. I'm sorry, Corvette.
Yes.
But you need to...
No, you're not.
Well, fucking done.
I'm used to driving.
You're not
I can't say I'm used to
that
driving.
C5.
I can't say I'm used to driving prototype cars, can I? Because I didn't drive prototype cars last time.
No, you didn't.
But you did. Remember that time you drove a prototype car around an oval of some sort?
Oh yeah, Tahiti Road. I drove a Tahiti Road. That track hasn't existed for
drove
years.
a Tahiti Road.
That's a shame.
Tahiti Road is my favourite oval.
I actually like Tahiti Road. It's a great track.
I wish it never existed.
Things that make you go, Like, why is the C4 Corvette at the front of this pack, even though it's probably one of the better cars in this field? Hence why it's ran away.
Well, that's a ZR1.
God, I love the C4 Corvette.
Same.
We're gonna have to use it for something.
Which generation?
It's C4.
Oh,
The one that sounds like an explosive.
C4.
The C4 is
I
ZR1.
think
The
there's
third.
only 2
The
C4
C4 is
Corvettes
ZR1.
in
The
this
third
game.
best C4 Corvette.
It is the best C4 Corvette. Well, actually, no, the Grand Sport.
Best C4 Corvette.
The Grand
for
Sport
me.
is the second best.
Best
Well,
C4
that is
Grand
the best,
Sport for
actually.
me. Just the C4.
Best C4 will always be the Callaway Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
I disagree because I don't like the way it looks, but there you go.
I don't like the way you
Objectively wrong.
Okay, then I disagree with you. Because I don't like the way you...
Best
Also,
C4 one is the one that rusted outside of a junkyard.
just pointing out, the Callaway Sledgehammer wasn't actually all that powerful. Wasn't it like 350 horsepower or something?
That's... You were thinking of the wrong car.
I'm thinking of a Callaway, aren't I?
Maybe. But the Sledgehammer has more than 350. I'm trying to get up how much it has, because I'm trying to remember. I think it's like a lot.
It makes
Wasn't
350 to the wheels.
Wasn't it over 1,000 or something?
898 horsepower.
Not enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
low powered.
Not enough. The Gillette Vertigo almost has that, and that's a European car.
Yes.
Things that make you go,
Yeah, but here's the
joke
thing,
isn't
Emile.
funny.
Here's the thing. The Vertigo costs 1.2 million, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the Callaway
If the Sledgehammer
Sledgehammer...
was in this game, it would probably cost a fraction of
Can
that.
I explain why I like the Sledgehammer is my favorite C4?
Because it's got lots of power?
No.
And PGR4?
Because
Those are 2 reasons, but not the main reason. The main reason might sound petty, but it's my main reason.
Go on.
It's because it actually goes faster than the Bugatti Veyron, which just makes me laugh.
I woke up in a new Callaway.
Does it actually go faster though, or is it
Yes.
just sort of like a... If you put
It
it on
does.
a rolling road in like perfect conditions, it will.
Hey, I found something out about the
When
Veyron the other day.
Ron Lingenfelter drove the car at the Transportation Research Center, Ohio, and got it up to 254.7 miles an hour.
Oh, fair enough then.
Hey, I found something
And
out about the
it was then
Veyron.
driven back to where it was made.
Nice.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, until 1999, Callaway Sledgehammer Corvette held the world street legal speed record of 254 miles an hour.
Yes.
Nice.
Fun fact about the Veyron, by the way.
What?
I found out the other day that you apparently
Straight out of shoe.
actually have to get, when you change the tyres, you have to change the wheels. Because the
Really?
wheels don't last past 5,000 miles because they have get this thing called micro cracking. Which you don't want. So basically, when
No.
you have to replace the tyres on your Veyron, you replace the wheels as well at about £120,000 for a wheel, I think.
Dear
Fuck.
God.
However, there is a very simple solution to this.
You don't buy it?
No,
Don't buy
You
one?
don't buy a Veyron.
No,
You don't drive it.
Bugatti sort of fucked up. The wheel size and pattern and lug nuts and all the rest of it are exactly the same on the Chiron, so you just basically put Chiron wheels on your Veyron and you're good to go. Because they don't micro crack.
Why would you drive a Veyron if you have a Chiron, though?
Good point,
You need
because,
wheels.
mind you, I wouldn't want either, I'd want a Koenigsegg.
Well, that's
I-
because this is you.
I'd have all of them.
It's the fastest car in the world, Torrent. As much as Guinness don't want to admit it. You need to have at least made 25 of them, and Bugatti was allowed to modify their car because all they did was remove the limiter. It's like, that's a
No,
modification.
Koenigsegg
you
officially,
tit.
Koenigsegg officially own the record.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No,
have
they don't. They
270
can't own it because they've only made 14 Aguiras. You need to make 25 cars. And they're never going to make that many Aguiras because they're stopping the Agera and moving exclusively to the Regera, I think.
To the
Yeah,
reach.
the Regera.
The Regera's gonna be fun.
I like the Regera, but not as much as the Agera. Seattle
I like-
Circuit, kill me.
I like the Regera, not as much as the 1-1.
1-to-1 is greatest car ever known to man.
Oh no, the Hennessy Venom is apparently the fastest car officially.
That's not officially because they only
What's
did
the
one
fastest-
wrong.
What's the fastest non-cheating car?
According to Guinness, the fastest car is the Bugatti
Alright.
Veyron Supersport, but
Kill
that
me,
in and of
Feffy.
Yeah,
itself
hang on.
is an
hang on,
issue.
Yeah.
Because the Veyron
Yeah.
Supersport, to get it to do that, it's if you buy a Veyron Supersport, it's limited to 258 miles an hour. And Bugatti removed the limiter on it, and everyone quite rightly called Bugatti out for modifying the car, and then Guinness turned around and said, well, technically they didn't modify the car. Even
Well, no,
though
it's because apparently back in like the 1990s, a bunch of cars had modified rev limiters or something.
yeah,
so it was
it's
technically okay.
basically bollocks just to appease. It wouldn't surprise me if Volkswagen paid a lot of money to Guinness. It's
Yeah, they
like,
did.
okay, no, this is completely fine. Don't worry about it. As all of the Guinness employees now drive out in Volkswagen Group Lamborghini Murcielagos.
Yep.
Hint, hint, nudge,
Murcielagos.
nudge. Have an SV on us, or 3, or 5, or however many you want. Speaking of Lamborghini, did you see the news?
Yeah.
What?
I'm excited.
What?
The Aventador SVJ is coming apparently, which is 800 horsepower of holy shit.
Isn't
Hang on, let me just.
Hang
see
on.
this.
Isn't VJ text speak for vagina?
I mean,
That's the
I
point.
bet-
It's a Lamborghini. It
So
gets
it's a super
vagina.
vagina.
It does nothing.
I've-
Yeah, exactly. It gets nothing but vagina, and occasionally cock.
is it
depending
still
on what
naturally
you prove it to.
aspirated?
Yeah.
No. Oh, really?
800 horsepower out of a
6.5
6-litre.
V12.
I thought
Yes.
that was
That's good
basically
going.
Possible.
Well, they pulled
No, that's-
740 out of it with the SV, and I think they've done. I think
How are you-
760 was the most recent one. So.
I'm sorry, but how do you get 800 out of naturally aspirated? That's fucking cool.
By making it huge and then putting a bunch of fuel into it, I guarantee it gets less than 10 mpg.
Yeah, it gets
You
less than
don't-
1.
You don't buy a Lamborghini for MPG.
Yeah, but
No,
the thing
you
is, they
don't,
can cover
but,
they
you
can
know.
cover up the fuel economy thing because apparently this one's got like actual downforce and it's actually supposed to go fast, which is weird for a Lamborghini.
Hang on, I've gone onto
Right,
automation
okay.
now and I'm building a 6.5 litre V12 to outperform it.
Apparently, it's supposed to be basically the Huracan Performante, but like bigger.
That does look pretty nice, actually.
So fatter and
Mhm.
slower.
Yeah, I don't understand why. I mean, actually, to be fair, I kind of get it because the Huracan could be the fast one that all of the like sells, but the Aventador's sort of for people who value more than speed in life. They value vagina,
Yes.
and the currency of vagina is one that is incredibly worth something.
I'm sorry though, I just think that Aventador looks absolutely stunning, and I don't like Lamborghinis normally.
I didn't like the Aventador SV, but that one looks alright.
Yeah,
I don't like what
that
they
looks
do with the
fucking
SVs though. I
nice.
don't like all of the grills on the back.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be Lamborghini's swan song thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but the funny thing is, if this is the swan song, then the Aventador would be the shortest-lived V12 Lambo.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Diablo was around for 10 years, Murcielago was 10 years, the Countach was 19
4
years,
years.
I think. And the
19
Miura,
years.
and
yeah.
the Miura was 8 or 9 or something.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Yeah,
that-
but thanks to new Euro laws, they must do it.
Oh, speaking of which, I found something out today from Forza Discord.
What?
Shout out to you. Apparently, Lamborghini did actually put turbos on a car at one point.
That
Oh.
doesn't surprise me.
The Lamborghini Countach Turbo S was apparently a thing.
Oh?
They only ever
Wow.
made one of them though.
On a Countach,
Wow.
that's interesting.
They don't believe in turbos. Turbos are the source of the devil.
Yeah, but they put turbos on a V12.
For good reason, though, because the turbocharged cars are horrible to actually build and stuff.
The fucking Boost now thinks he's like a mainstream car designer because he
Yeah.
played automation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know that turbos don't actually work like that in real life, it's just because they haven't bothered simulating anything that isn't from 1980s, but you know.
Well, it's quite hard to simulate car cam profiles and stuff without literally pulling a... Do any of them actually work in a car factory or anything? Have any of them done anything like that? I know they've got a
One of
race
them-
car.
One of them's got a
Big
PhD in
operator.
one of them's got a PhD in something, and that's about it when it comes to sort of science and stuff.
It's like the Big
I
Bang
believe actu-
Theory, isn't it? Where
Well,
actually, no,
no,
I
no.
think most of the cast of Big Bang Theory's actually got qualifications in something.
No, the
Yeah.
the guy who does the YouTube channel actually has he has a PhD and worked in like the Large Hadron Collider or something.
Kill Rob, or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Kill Rob.
I like
He,
Kill Rob. Did you see the
he's
Mr.
cool.
Regular thing today?
No, I need to watch that. I'm so hyped.
It was
see
pretty
it.
great. Like some
Also,
of
yeah.
the adverts are like, oh my god, people are creative. I wish I was creative.
Yeah. Also, 806 horsepower out of a 6.5 litre V12.
See what I mean? It's possible.
Yeah, it's not hard.
I like it how the rear lights on this Viper remind me of my Subaru's lights, and I can't tell you why. Actually, I can tell you why, because they're incredibly small.
They're tiny.
Like, it's the one thing you notice with the Pretzel wagon. You're like, wow, the rear lights on it are really big, and then you sort of look at it from behind, and you're like, actually, the rear lights are extremely small, and they just wrap around the other side of it, and that's what's making them look big.
Oh god, I've just noticed this engine weighs 250 kilograms.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure how much the real one weighs. I know it's made of all aluminium.
No, if
Only
I'm
aluminium?
remembering
Yeah.
correctly,
Oh god, that's going to weigh loads then. That's
if I'm
probably
remembering
300
correctly,
kilograms.
this is one of-
Infineon.
If I'm remembering correctly, this is one of the only instances you see the stock car circuit.
The better one?
Wait, what?
Is this the better Infineon?
I think it is.
Oh, I was so hoping for
Yeah.
a Chevy SSR in this race.
Fucking Chevy SSR.
Yes.
Inferno,
Yes.
question.
What?
What shows
Do
up
you like
in the
the
Muscle
Chevy
Car
SSR?
Championship?
Oh.
In the standard Muscle Car
Um,
Championship?
The Muscle Car Championship, if I remember it correctly, does involve trucks showing up.
Yes, because murder.
I believe the
In a
trucks
thing
that
called
show
love?
up are the.
Sorry.
I believe the trucks that show up are the Dodge Ram and the SVT Lineman.
Yes,
hold
which is
on.
America.
So, oh yeah, it is the better Infineon. Anyways, watch as I fuck this corner up. Yay. So, they think that the Dodge Ram is more of a muscle car than the Chevy SSR is.
Yes.
Isn't it?
The Ram has four-wheel drive.
Yeah, what does the SSR have going for it?
Rear-wheel drive.
Rear-wheel drive,
Yeah.
V8.
Styling.
Yeah, it's got a V8. I thought it was like a inline four.
Nope, it's a V8.
No.
It's a...
The
was gonna say
SSR has a
I was gonna
V8.
say it just had retro styling.
Yeah, the
as a joke.
SSR is a 5.4 litre V8. It's the...
It was
One of the
basically
LS
a
engines.
It was basically a
Adam.
basically a Dodge PT Cruiser.
Not quite, that was the... Actually, no, never mind.
Well, if you were to go say the HHR,
Yeah, look, no, we was on
No,
about the
the
Chevy
SSR
SSR.
was basically a pickup truck for hairdressers.
No, I was trying to remember. The SSR is based off of something with some credibility, if I remember rightly.
no, if you go for a traditional
No,
American, it would be pickup truck for gays.
The SSR has been designed after the old Chevy C10s from the 50s.
No, I mean like the actual underneath of it. Wasn't it a muscle car or something underneath? Like a Camaro or something?
Probably.
Might have been.
What would be based off an old Holden?
Like I said, I think it was 5.4 V8, 350 horsepower rear drive, so...
5.3 liter Vortec.
Vortec V8.
It means it has a
Vortec.
cast iron block instead of an aluminum one.
Has it got overhead valve?
No.
Yeah, of course it does. Well,
Oh, that single overhead cam?
Wait, overhead valve? Yeah.
I was about to say.
Why would you have a single overhead cam on a muscle car?
what? No, they didn't even have that.
Because
They didn't even have
the
an overhead
Vortec.
cam.
Because the Vortec is based off the LS.
So by... Oh, Christ
Holy
alive.
Whoa!
What was that?
As the aliens are calling you.
Azza, you made that noise that my old Turtle Beach X11 made when I put my BlackBerry too close to it, and the radio signals became fucked.
How?
Oh dear.
Do you remember those
What would you
days
do
when
to
you
find
like?
that out?
Do you
Yeah,
remember
like,
those days when you used to put your headset, like your phone near your headset, and it would cause like a load of interference for some fucking reason?
I'm too young for
I
this.
remember my Xbox headset doing the same thing.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't hear it, but I think I know exactly the sound just happened.
It's actually quite a
Yeah.
nice noise. I don't know. I'm weird.
Yeah.
A nice noise.
There's
If
a
you
fucking
were deaf, maybe.
It could be worse. It could be a noise.
It could be the fucking noise the PS2 made when it gave you the red error.
It could be the noise my old PS2 made.
It could be the noise of Windows XP starting.
Ding, 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 ding. That's great noise. That should be Braun's new theme song. Actually, no. Do you know what it should be?
What's badly overboosted?
No, quite. Actually, here's the thing. Braun's got a new gimmick where, like, he never comes out for like actual matches or something. He just comes out when people fuck up. And his theme song is literally just that. Like, do you remember the old Windows XP error sound when you like tried to quick off like a warning message or something and go dong?
Boom.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just his theme song. It's just that being played
Dun.
like a million times in a second. It's just like. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
He goes up to someone and says, "For fucking up, I will now give you these hands."
Actually, that might be the Authors of Pain's gimmick. Like, every time they walk, it's just the same noise, like that ding, ding, ding. Like Big Cass's old...
Authors of Pain are great.
It's like fucking Big Cass's song when he first came back. Doof, doof.
I will still never look at him in any other way ever since the first time he came out with his own like video package. It just says "big ass" because he blocks the scene.
Oh yeah, that.
Where is he? Is he like released?
No, he's backstage at Raw because he's probably going to be in the Superstar Shake-Up. He can go to SmackDown and feud with
Nobody, because he's fucking awful.
Baron Corbin. Listen, Torrent, they're giving us fucking Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal
Oh, hang
again.
on. They're renaming him. They're renaming him.
What's actually big ass?
No,
Big ass.
so,
He comes out with fucking.
they're giving
what's
his
face?
old name back.
What, Big Cass?
No, they're giving him Colin Cassidy
Oh no.
again.
They should just call him the Big CC, and he comes out and he just makes loads of engine noises when he comes out.
Yeah.
He paints himself like an LS engine.
His theme song should just be just be an LS2 revving.
Yes. Anyways, I think that's the end of that quite short series.
Yes, it is. So it
Yeah.
means prize car. And I think this is actually a relatively decent prize car.
And the prize car is.
Ford Model T.
No.
Oh, hello, you. I remember
Oh,
you.
hello, sexy.
Hey, you get the
Ooh.
green one too.
Nice.
I remember you from Gran Turismo 3. We beat DTM cars with you. And that's where the meme ding came from.
Ding.
Yes.
And I believe that is useful for when the war makes later.
And it is like I said too. You got the green one, so it's even more perfectly fitting.
The green
What is
one
there? There's
called-
green, blue, red, and yellow.
And
isn't
black.
there?
Yeah, black.
Oh,
There's no yellow.
I'm thinking GT3, aren't I? GT2, fucking hell. Anyways, there you go. It's cool. It's got like 601 horsepower. It's also worth quite a lot of money, so...
Oh yeah.
too.
It's also incredibly happy.
It's also green.
Yes, the Camaro race car.
Yes. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time, we're going to be taking a look at the Inferno...
Classic car muscles.
Classic car muscles. Yes, join us for that. Until then...
Classic car muscles.
Classic car muscles. Until then, farewell.